everyone, and welcome to TWF, Power or Might. I, Jonathan Coachman, with Mike today and Montal Vertadius Porter. And today on Power or Might, we're going to talk about what happened yesterday on Collision or Hit. And will we know what's going on there or not? Well, we know Becky Lynch, Jonathan, was putting her strap on stake all through this week, Mike today says. And at the end of the day, we wonder if we'll even see her here today on Power or Might. Tell you the truth, Jonathan, I'll tell you right now, Jonathan and Mike, I don't think we will be seeing her at all. Because she's already put the strap on many times, Montel Vertadius Porter says. So why would we be seeing her today anyway? Well, we already got Autolycus, the former main wicker of the toy wrestling gathering, and the King of Thieves in the ring, who just fell down Lear first. I think today that I should go for the TWF heavyweight winnings. I know, it's out of, it's just out of nowhere. You say you want to fight someone, then the TWF heavyweight fighter comes out, which is Cody Rhodes. And I think that's about time. I've been in the toy wrestling gathering for many years. First time would have been 1999 until 2001. My second stint would have been 2014, well to now. So I think that I should have that match. So Cody Rhodes, I know you're here somewhere, so I do want to come out and have the match. So where would you be at? Well, there's the bind right there, Montel Vertadius Porter says. Is that no one quite knows where Cody Rhodes got himself off to. Well, no, there it is. We got him now. Well, here it comes. Here comes Cody Rhodes coming in the ring now. Alright, Autolycus. I know that it would be cool, and we've been friends for some time. And I do think that it would be great if I put the TWF heavyweight winnings on stake against you here today on Power or Might. And how about our next show coming up? Well, I know someone's going to scathe this whole thing and say that I shouldn't be, giving out matches to folks and whatever. But I've been friends with you for many years, so what the hell. But here's the saying, Autolycus. I am not hard to seek, but I am hard to beat. Likewise, Cody. That's a good saying, and that has always been your mindset. So let me talk about my past. My first run in the toy wrestling gathering went from 1999 to at least around, I don't know. I mean, it could have been 2001, well, I don't know. My second run started in 24 between while to now. Back when Amazon could let you sell things like that. Before they shifted the, that standard. At the end of the day, I truly believe that I, can beat you and become the TWF heavyweight fighter. Well, alright, yeah. Let's say you do that. And I'm not going to go and say that you can't do it. Or you will not do it. I mean, then what? Because at the end of the day, it's all about, the next match. Here we go. It's all about, what you're going to do next, Autolycus. That's what it's all about. So yeah, I'll give you that match. I'll put the strap-on stake. And if that somehow pisses off Sonya Deville, our so onlooked, main wicker of the toy wrestling gathering. Fuck. Where the fuck did that go? Okay, that's gone now. Great. Then I'll give that to you. You know what, Cody Rhodes? You just can't come out and start making matches for yourself, Sonya Deville says. You know that is something that only I can do, since I'm the main wicker, of the toy wrestling gathering. So that's only something that I can do. And so you coming out and handing out, matches like that, well, that's kind of sad. But you can't do that, because only I can. Well, this is where I think you're wrong. This is where I think you're wrong. All about that, Cody Rhodes says, because at the end of the day, I am having that. I'm going to have that match. And you're not going to stop me. Oh yes, I will stop you from having that match. I'm the main wicker of the toy... Shit. I'm the main wicker of the toy wrestling gathering. Shit, I can't stand up on the ring shifts. So I can do whatever I want. So I can do whatever I want. But you want the match? Alright. You can have the match, but sadly, Cody, you're going to be going down. Well, we just heard from Sonya Deville, the main wicker, of the toy wrestling gathering. So we got our match. We will be doing the Xena film tomorrow. Alright. This match... Stand up! This match is for the TWF heavyweight winnings. First, he is the King of Thieves, Autolycus. And he is the TWF heavyweight fighter, Cody Rhodes. Well, we didn't think we'd be seeing a match today, or at least a TWF heavyweight winnings match, between Autolycus, the King of Thieves, and, Cody Rhodes, who picks him up and body slams him. Well, I can tell you what, Mike today said Autolycus has at least won the TWF hard middle winnings more than once in his lifetime, in his time in the toy wrestling gathering. And he also could be one of the 24/7 winnings as well. Well, that's right, Montel Retadius Porter says. The 24/7 winnings was the only thing, the hard middle winnings was the only thing that Autolycus never stole in his whole time in the toy wrestling gathering. And Cody Rhodes, you're right, Montel Retadius Porter. Cody Rhodes coming in. Oh! Autolycus, it's not Cody Rhodes, right down. Autolycus knocks down Cody Rhodes. A hip toss, Jonathan Coachman says. So tell me, Mike, today, what kind of heavyweight fighter would Autolycus make if he won it? Well, since Autolycus is a friend with Xena and Heracles, I think he would make a good one. Even though his name, the King of Thieves, might make folks think ill of him. Oh, the Autolycus stunner. Autolycus just hit the stunner on the Vinlander Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Will that be enough to get the win here? 1, 2, and only a kick out. So, it looks like that did not happen. But Autolycus might do it again. He's going to test his luck, you know. His luck's going to run out. You got that right. We don't know about that, Jonathan Coachman said, if his luck will run out or not. The Autolycus stunner again. Autolycus doing the stunner the same way that Steve Austin, the sheriff of the toy wrestling gathering, did his stunner. 1, 2, and only a kick out. So that didn't work, John Coachman says. Well, Mike today said, you ever heard about the saying, going to the well way too many times? I think that's what Autolycus is doing right now. Yeah, it is. And Cody Rhodes right now, getting back the upper hand, the catastrophe kick. Cody Cutter. Down street on Cody Rhodes. This match is going to be over, Jonathan Coachman said. Yes, it is, Mike today said. Autolycus, the King of Thieves, didn't have a luck to beat Cody Rhodes, Montel Rotadius Porter says. 1, 2, 3. Ding ding ding. Here is your winner, and still the TWF heavyweight fighter, Cody Rhodes. And it's true, Cody Rhodes is still the TWF heavyweight fighter by beating Autolycus. You know, by beating Autolycus here today on Power and Might. You know. And I can tell you one thing right now, Jonathan Coachman says, that was a good match that we saw here today on Power and Might between Autolycus and Cody Rhodes. Oh, yes it was, Mike today said. It was a great match. And we know that Cody Rhodes had put on good matches. And Autolycus could have won, Cody Rhodes could have won. It was a good match either way. I'll tell you one thing, Cody Rhodes, say what you want to say about him, Montel Rotadius Porter says, but I think he is a good TWF heavyweight fighter. Alright, taken away now with Sarah Shiver. Stand up! Come on. Man, you mean I can't stand up while holding this in your hand? Come on. Oh, come on. Thank you, Jonathan Coachman and Mike today. I'm going to be talking with Cody Rhodes, the Vinlander Nightmare, here today on Power and Might. Alright, Sarah Shiver says, Cody Rhodes, we only saw you in the ring fighting Autolycus, the King of Thieves, for the TWF heavyweight winnings. Well, I can tell you right now, Sarah Shiver, Autolycus, I have a lot of onlook for him. He didn't make it smooth for me, you know. You saw how the match played out. You saw all the things that were going on in the ring. He didn't make it smooth for me at all. And I beat Autolycus, the King of Thieves. But if Autolycus wants to have another match with me for the TWF heavyweight winnings, then by all means, I'll be ready for him, you know. Like I tell folks, I am not hard to seek, so I am hard to beat. Well, that's my stand up. Come on. Well, that's my talk with Cody Rhodes, the Vinlander Nightmare, the TWF heavyweight fighter. You know, back to you, Jonathan Coachman and Mike Today. Well, thank you, Sarah Shiver, for talking with Cody Rhodes, the Vinlander Nightmare, here today on Power or Might. And that's all the time we've got it for Power and Might. I, Jonathan Coachman, with Mike Today and Montel Rotadius Porter, we hope you like Power or Might, and we'll see you tomorrow for Monday Night Raw or Moon Night Raw.